All right, bet. Oh my God. We're back, folks. That was a tough way to start it, but we're back. We're feeling good. This podcast, this episode is going to be a little different. Maybe if you were around in the days where we had like 15 listens, 20, 25 downloads, well, it's going to be a little bit more of that. A little Rory and Mark action coming at you live. Well, recorded, but might as well be live. YouTube premiere Friday. The audio version will be out. We're changing it up. The audio version will be out just after we record Wednesday night. So figured it was best for the boys. Too many lines moved. Too many people were shooting me DMs that I couldn't respond to or didn't respond to, chose not to respond to. So we're going back. Beer Donuts gonna be back in the intro. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. But YouTube's still gonna be Friday afternoon. So Zach is tending to some personal matters and was unable to make it last minute, which totally get it. We just won't have as much nerdidity that we usually have, and maybe a couple less winners. So, yeah, we're back in the old days. Roars, how's it kicking, buddy?
Shit. I'm just ready to roll. Cashed a little Hamlin live plus 700 and cashed Larson stage 1 plus 400. So
Yeah, baby.
I got the winning hat on. We don't have to wear the loser tonight.
Well, what do you consider my hat?
Winner, still
Winner.
a dickhead.
Winner. And I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a Hamlin hat for those listening. For those, I'm pretty sure you sent me a text that said Whitney had Hamlin and Truex. Did she say one or the other? I think she said Hamlin and Truex, right?
No, she said Larson or Truex.
Larson or Truex. Damn,
So
sorry, Whitney.
I used a boost on Larson. Got him up to like 7 something. Man, I had 1 and 2 for most of the night. And I already had the little Logano at 18 already. I got my man Kevin Pterodactyl for good old points bet. They like leaving the lines up
Points
during
bet.
practice
I
and
haven't
qualifying.
heard points bet in a long time.
Yeah, I mean they're not available in my state anymore. So he told me earlier, he's like, points bet, it's open, I got you. if you need anything. And I was like, all right. So then when I seen him sit on the pole during the group qual, I was like, he's gonna be up there all night. Dude's so damn good at short track racing. I mean, Bristol, he's won there, but that was one of the years that they ran up top most of the race. So I want to say he might have won Bristol one time, like under normal conditions. But I know he's always a contender. You just never. Some weeks he isn't, but you just never know with that bunch. I mean, look what they did last year here. Qualified in the back, ran back there. Paul Wolf makes great decision, caution at the right time. Boom, third place finish. That tells you that he was actually fast, in my opinion. Like, maybe not so much being aggressive enough or couldn't pass, just didn't have a car that would pass, but he had a car good enough to stay in the top 5 with 2 tires on it, too. I want to say it was, or he didn't have any tires. That's right. Larson had 2, and everybody else grabbed 4, I think, behind. Something like that. That's how Larson jumped up there a little bit too, and he goes on to win the race. So,
well, Logano had some speed. He hasn't had speed this year, but Logano had speed at Richmond last week. He also, I'm looking at Ryan iFantasy Race. He also is 6th in the 4 Martinsville races. Zach NLD speed has Logano 5th, with the one outlier with Ryan with iFantasy Race. So this. I wanted to use this as a little example. So while some of the races, some of the tracks, the NLD speed is very similar to like your loop data speed. This is an example where it's not. So Logano at Martinsville won last year, this race a year ago. Ryan from My Fantasy Race has him 23rd. Zach has him 11th. So that's a pretty significant difference in my opinion. Now the other 3 races, within a couple spots, but this was one of the reasons why, I don't have the explanation on why, but there is a difference in NLD speed and like a regular green flag speed. And I'm not knocking Ryan with iFantasy Race. It's just, it varies by track, and he puts out a lot of great stuff. I still use a lot of his stuff. Asterisk Mark Report, X-rays. I even look at his speed rankings. If there's if I don't like what I'm looking at with NLD, I'll look at Ryan. If it lines up, well, I don't like that guy. So Logano, I don't know what race you were referring to. If you were referring to the Martinsville race last spring, where he was a bumper away from going, bumper away from going a lap down in stage one, and ended up finishing second or third or whatever. That's what we're going to see at Martinsville this weekend. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be awesome racing, although Roy and I had a damn fine time in the fall. And there was a little bit of passing. I feel like you could get on the outside of cars, and there weren't a ton of.
If you had a really good car, like Blaney, Amarillo by morning, and Hamlin,
Denny Hamlin, yeah.
I mean, or even Joey Logano. I mean, I'm pretty sure he fell a little ways back during those pit cycles and made it back up there at the end. I mean, but it's just one of those places where when it's jumbled up, they don't get spread out enough. You got to get some laps laid down, and then whoever can get through traffic the best, that's going to be your guy. So, man, look at Truex last week. I don't know if he was just out front and knew he had such a good race car, he could turn it on whenever. He was just being, more cautious out there, I feel like, passing. But then you also bring in second place, an aggressive driver at that, to where now he's building up confidence. And let's say your car starts going away from you a little bit there. Next thing you know, this dude's on your ass for the final lap, and he knocks the hell out of you like he's done before at Martinsville. So
I don't, that you were kind of alluding to it. Truex, towards the end of that race, I mean, he would have won, but like, he was not getting around lap traffic very well at all. Larson was hunting his ass down. So was it, I guess Hamlin was in third at that point in the race.
Yeah, Logano was running him down. He got him all the way down to like a half a second almost.
Wait, Logano was in second? I thought Larson was in second.
Before the caution, Logano was in second.
Oh, yeah, Larson got spun by Bubba.
Hamlin was in third.
Yeah, you're right.
Hamlin was in third. Larson had fell back to fourth, and Bubba was fifth. Then Bubba tapped him.
That's right.
Whatever the fuck that was. I think his car might have got just a little loose coming off the turn, and he overcorrected, and it was just tight racing. And fortunately, I guess Larson isn't going to be as pissed off because he actually finished with a better finish than he would have gotten before the spin. So I guess he was just like, oh, well,
Dude,
got lucky on that one.
It's absolutely crazy that Larson spun, held his position, and
he saved that bitch. I mean, that was a save. I don't even know why they threw the caution. I was like,
thank God.
When you don't hit, when you don't hit anything and save it, just throw the damn don't throw the damn caution. Let's finish this thing out.
You know what they should not have thrown a caution for? Kyle Busch's bitch ass. That was some bullshit, dog. And we're going to talk about this for a second. So
we're eating ice cream. I like that meme earlier today. I think NASCAR man did.
Missed it.
Yeah, he's got the video playing. I think that's who it was. I have to look it up. But the video is playing the Days of Thunder when he's driving around wanting to come in the pits, and Harry's like, we're eating ice cream. That's what the NASCAR officials are doing during these races.
Yeah,
eating ice cream,
fuck, dude. They do that. I don't really have an opinion on the Larson spin. I think that was a caution. I mean, like, what, you're just not going to throw a caution there. But Parker Kligerman does the same thing that Kyle Busch does in the Xfinity race, slaps the shit out of the wall, no caution. But Kyle Busch taps the wall, and then we throw a caution. So let's back up a little bit. So we decide we're going to take some of the winnings that we took from the Xfinity race, from a little more March Madness, and we're going to max enter the engineer. And I got with Zach. We spent about 15 minutes. We were weighing this. We're using fantasy crunchers. We're doing the thing. I had no earthly idea that DFS was that cool. Like, you can...
It's fun, isn't it?
Dude, preparing that many lineups using a software is actually pretty cool, and I'm absolutely going to do it. I am going to run the engineer back this week, I have decided, because there's not really many big money tournaments there's not many out there, and I'm going to have to compete with Zach and Rory, and I don't want to do that. So unfortunately or fortunately, we're running the engineer back this week. And so I'm max entered, right? And I know that Zach's telling me, Rory looks at it, and I'm texting my buddy Jake, NASCAR DGen, and I'm sending him a screenshot. I am in first place when the caution comes out for Kyle Busch. I'm not winning 100,000 because two other people, there were three of us that had the same lineup. It was like Bubba, Bowman, Logano, Truex, Brad K. I don't know if I mentioned him, and then a shitbox. Maybe it was Barry or Haley.
Who was that piece of shit? You talking about Hocevar?
Maybe it was Hocevar was in that lineup.
Fucker.
Hey, hold on.
I lost by 14. The fuck up. How many did you lose by?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I don't have no idea. But I was one of three that was sharing like $59,000 before the Kyle Busch, and then Bowman got trapped a lap down. It took him 200 laps to get it back, and then when he got back on the lead lap, he couldn't do shit with it. We got toasted by that Kyle Busch caution. I mean, it went from first place, 59,000, to break even for the rest of the race, and then I was a little over break even, and that last caution came out. I had Bubba in a shitload of lineups, and he finished 13th, 12th, whatever he finished. Ended up losing like more than I put in. So not ideal, not thrilled about it, but it is so addicting to open your DraftKings app and look at DFS. It is unbelievably addicting and it changes, dude. You could make 10 grand in like 3 laps, and like pit stops, fuck pit stops. Don't even think about looking during pit stops. And then every single pit stop, every single caution, you're just like, when you enter that many laps, it's one thing if you have like a few single entries, like I do it, like a few of the higher dollar single entries, and like maybe like 5, 7, 10 lineups in the big tournament, whatever, like casual fun. Like that's not nearly as exhilarating as having 150 lineups. Literally every caution, every pit stop, like you're just on pins and needles. Like it's one thing you're betting a matchup and you got two guys and like one has a bad pit stop. You're like, all right, it's not over yet. But when you have someone like in 74% of your lineups and 150 and they go a lap down, it's like, fuck me. Like that's catastrophic. Like you're toast.
Or you can look at it at a road course with 22 laps left.
No, I'm going to look at it. No, listen, I'm looking at it. I am a big fan of looking at it.
I look at it all the time. But then once I had forgotten about it at one point. I just was on watching live lap times, whatnot. And then I was like, let me see where the hell I am at the end of this pit cycle right here. And I pulled that bitch up, not about shit. I was like, oh, fuck.
Put your fucking phone away and let's talk fucking racing.
I'm listening. I'm ready.
I need you to say words when I'm over here with my mic unplugged. I need words to come out of your mouth.
I'm the one with the El Cheapo. Thanks. Mine works. Huh?
I mean, I've started messing with the stand because I'm bored. Yeah, and the fucking thing just takes a shit. God.
Yeah. I got to get me. I'm gonna get me.
Make a note. See if I'm gonna go back and edit it out. We'll see. Maybe I'll just leave it in. God, people are gonna be like, "Where'd they go? Did my phone disconnect from Bluetooth? What the fuck happened?" And then I'm gonna come in and start yelling. Golly, dude, can't believe this shit.
I hate it when this happens.
Dude, you are something else. Oh shit, we were talking about DFS. Yeah, the engineer. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm running it back. I will be checking it. I said last week on the podcast that if I start doing the same thing that y'all are doing, it's going to end extremely poorly. And here we are. We're 1 weekend. We're 0 for 1. We lost money, but as far as bets are concerned, let's go that way. You cashed Hamlin. You cashed
Larson stage 1.
Larson stage 1. Thank you for your service on that one. I got a nice little text.
Chandler Smith.
I said stage 1 ? He said Larson. I said yes, sir. Also got a little Chandler Smith action, but that's some bullshit. I definitely would not have put tires on there if we had to run it again. That Allgaier 25 live was naughty. And losing the Allgaier top 5 is so painful.
You know, I was about ready to jump like over this bar right here when Deegan's. I was listening to MRN and just watching on my computer. Had lap times up. I got another monitor over here now, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. I'm getting like all excited. Allgaier gonna come out what 10th, I think,
with freshies.
with four freshies on. Start on the outside and just go. Yeah.
Haley Deegan, if only you were worth a caution, but you're not.
It's bad.
Pain.
I thought she was going to be all right eventually, but I think she's regressing.
I mean, think about what Brett Moffitt did in that car.
It's crazy.
If you don't put your goddamn phone away, I'm going to jump through the screen and fucking throw it outside. I know there's fucking tornadoes and rain and all sorts of shit out there. Golly, dude. It's just me and you. What do you expect me to talk for the whole time?
No,
Thank
you
God.
were talking. I was getting ready to start back talking, and then you fucking interrupted.
This is what he does. He starts scrolling on his phone, and I'm in the middle of a rant for like 45 seconds, and then he's like, oh, let me say some dumb shit. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I remember this one time at Bristol when Whitney told me to bet Hamlin.
That's what we're going to do Sunday. You know, I got to go out at the end of stage 1 and put the winner in.
Roar's got boots on the ground this weekend in Martinsville. Thoughts?
Yeah, taking the kiddos.
Day trip, Sunday morning?
Yeah, get up. I got to hopefully we'll get up 8, 9. I don't know. I got to put my lineups in before I leave in the mini max. So,
yeah.
That's what,
all right,
what I'm going to be doing, and then head down. And I don't know if I'm going to bring – I got to talk to them people that we went with, like met up with last time. If they're going, I don't have to bring shit. I just bring food, cook, whatever. But it's going to be a good time.
Dude, Martinsville is sick. I know we've talked about it on the podcast before, but like you can literally drive up, no parking pass. And I don't know if this was a Rory just like acts like he belongs or like he just tries to big dick with his no dick left or 4 inches, whatever he was talking about last week.
I had dick that day.
He did.
Ryan motherfucking Blaney.
So we just start driving. I mean, the track is like I could throw a football and hit the track. And he just pulls up security guard. Yeah, we're going to meet some people in lot 8. I'm like, all right, go ahead. And I pull up. I'm with that guy. We get to the next security guard, like at the entrance to lot 8. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to meet some people in lot 8. Like, all right, have a good day. I'm like, what, bro? You can't even get within a mile of Daytona, but you can get 100 yards from Martinsville. It's sick. It's unbelievable.
I asked him. I was like, I didn't ask him. I was telling him where I was going, and he started telling me. He's like, well, I'm like, I don't expect you to know. I was like, I got it pulled up right here. I'm like, all right. I just went on. I was like, oh, well, he's on foot. He have to get in his car and then drive all the way down there. Yeah, fuck it.
All right, before we get to Martinsville, we have to address the restart. And this is going to be a little underwhelming because I don't really have a strong opinion on it. But I think the explanation from Phelps or whoever the dude that was explaining it all week on social media.
Dave, no, what is his damn name?
Alpern? That's Joe Gibbs. I
no,
think it's Steve Phelps, is it not?
Yeah, he got on there.
Why don't you get you get your phone out and do something useful and tell me who
what is that dumbass's name? Shit, yeah. I got it right here. Hold on.
So that guy that Rory's about to give us the name of, that is the bullshit part. You can't come afterwards with an officiating of like, oh, it's black and white. I mean, it's a gray area. It's not black and white. Like, yeah, Denny went a little early. All right, well, we got to have a rule here. Like, I heard people call in to Sirius and who?
Elton Sawyer.
Okay, there you go. Elton Sawyer, competition director, whatever he does. So I have lost my luster with Sirius XM, by the way, because Pistol Pete doesn't like me. Dave Moody has blocked me, and Bagman's like the only guy left that I enjoy listening to, and I can't listen in the morning because I'm at work. So I've kind of
That's
lost my
funny.
luster.
You got blocked by fucking Moody.
Yeah, what a pussy, dude. So,
shit.
Yeah, he's so soft, dude. So my point being is, I did listen to a little bit of on Monday. I went back and listened. I wanted to hear what people are saying, and a lot of people called in and were like, "Why can't you just use the SMT data live, or even on 30-second delay, 10, 15-second delay?" To see if they went early. Get the video, match it up with the SMT, see if he hit the pedal before he got to the line. That's got to be easy. Like, there's no way they can't do that. Like, that's ridiculous. And the fact that they're just like, oh, well, we let it go. It was early. The way Hamlin is treating this is gold. It's absolute gold. Bring your dick out, slap it on the table. Like, I'm all about it. I love what Denny Hamlin's got going on, the villain role, like 2 middle fingers. I'm all about Denny Hamlin. I'm wearing the hat. I mean, come on. I just want to piss this guy off, but I really am looking forward to cashing. I placed another Denny Hamlin. The line didn't move after the win last week at Richmond, so I placed it again. So I now have 2 large outright future championship, outright future wagers on Denny Hamlin to win the championship. It's going to happen. I just want you to know. I want everyone listening to know Denny Hamlin's winning the championship, but I thought it's complete bullshit the way NASCAR handled it. I don't have a problem with them going early, but like, don't be like, oh, it's gray.
You better not throw that bitch ever again if somebody goes a few feet early of the commitment.
Absolutely. You, like, restart violations.
Who it is.
Yeah, don't do it. You can't.
I mean, I'm fine with that. You want to play like that, then play like that. But don't call it when it's somebody else, up there.
Or like the second place guy jumping early. Don't call it.
Unless you are going to do like that guy. And I heard Harvick talking about it. Harvick said the same thing. He was like, with the technology that we have, and we have an actual line drawn out there, then why is that not a timer on it, time in the interval?
Unbelievable.
Right there or whatever. I mean,
it's unbelievable. Frankly, it's just ridiculous that we're having this conversation right now.
We bet real money on this shit.
There's been a lot worse that we've said that phrase to. Let me tell you. Yeah. There's been a lot worse. But we haven't said it in a while, I feel like. And I don't really feel like this warrants it. But like,
I mean, not real. I'm just saying, like, it is one of those some beach moments right there where I would have won more money on Truex by just
if Bubba would just get his head out of his no dick, then I'd be a lot richer. I would have been a lot richer with Brad top 10 at Phoenix, and I'd have been a lot richer with Truex outright last week. I've been a lot richer with Bubba top 5 plus 525. I'd have been a lot richer with Bubba top 10 at plus money. Absolute travesty. Bubba Wallace.
So the thing with Bubba is, like, dude, you could have finished definitely top 5 right there at the end of the race. You would have finished 4th. That is a big points day. Like, I think he would have passed Larson in 1 or 2 more laps. You're not going any further. So why are you being so aggressive, right there? Maybe as much as just take your time over the next few laps. And if you get it, you get it. But if you don't, you finish 5th and you bring home a lot of points. These are the problems that Bubba runs himself into time and time again, where it forces him to have to win a race to make the playoffs.
Absolutely a travesty. And the only thing that I wish would have happened, obviously, I wish Bubba didn't spin Larson. That just totally fucked my day. I lost money. We're not rich. I came on this podcast last week to say we're all rich. I'm not rich. All right. We're going to go back. We still got money in the bank from the 2 super speedways we've had and a little bit of March Madness, but we're not rich.
Xfinity shit boxes.
Golly, dude. Oh, I guess we got to talk about that. Dude, so I get home from work. Wait, hold on. Let me finish the only thing that would have been worse or better about the Bubba Wallace spin is if Larson like got junked and finished like last on the lead lap or like 30th, is because he right reared Larson it was at Vegas a few years ago. God, I would have loved that. But since Larson finished 2nd, 3rd, whatever it was, Larson, Bubba comes over to apologize, and Larson's like, I don't care, dude. I had a good finish. What does it matter? I don't know. I really wish that Larson got dumped there because I think that would have been hilarious. But yeah, so I work Saturday morning. I get home. It's like the best day of the year. It's like 84 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go do my Xfinity prep on the beach. I'm going to grab me some of those cold bush lattes. I put 12 of them in a cooler, and I walked my happy ass down to the beach. I put some sunscreen on. You're welcome, Mom. I put sunscreen on. I had a cooler full of beer and ice, and I had a speaker and a beach chair and a towel. And you got to, if you're, if you're from Virginia or Pennsylvania or not from Florida, you got to know that the beach chair gets hot. All right. So you put the towel on the beach chair and then you sit on the towel on the beach chair. Just FYI, I wanted to make that clear. I'm not laying on the towel on the sand, sunbathing like Rory does. So
yeah.
Anyway.
With my Speedo.
Yeah. No sunscreen, I bet. I bet you don't wear sunscreen, do you? So
I don't.
I
I just wear long sleeve shirts to protect myself because I'm not a big fan of sunscreen.
Fair enough. So I'm refreshing. It's like noon. The race starts at 1:45 Eastern. It's like noon. I'm refreshing all the books I have access to. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. Hard Rock, nothing. Locals, nothing. Offshore, nothing. Caesars, nothing. None of the major books had about it. And I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I'm like, these mugs are not going to release odds. This is terrible. This is not good. And then one of the offshores that I use decides to put out matchups only. And they offer Corey Heim minus 135 versus Matt DiBenedetto. Who qualified like 4th or 5th. They have Parker Kligerman minus 130 against Matt DiBenedetto. And I instantly, like, my spidey senses, my Matt DiBenedetto spidey senses just bing, 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 bing. I'm like, this is no brainer. This car hasn't made a race all year. And it's Matt's first Xfinity race since 2019. This is not a Ryan Sieg Racing entry. I mean, it is, but it's not a Ryan Sieg Racing car or RSS, whatever the fuck. I'm like, this is an absolute no-brainer. So I'm max bet, the max amount I can put down, boom, boom, boom. So then I'm waiting on my other books to open. And when they open, it's like minus 180, minus 190, minus 190 for Heim, minus 180 for Kligerman. And I'm like, oh, shit. Well, I've come this far, and we're going to do it. So that's what we did. We put a third of a teacher's salary fading my favorite driver, Matt DiBenedetto. And when you know someone so well as I know Matt DiBenedetto, you know when to fade him. Now, did I have $100 on a Ford to win? Yes, I did, because I bet on Matt DiBenedetto. The streak continues. But I made far more fading our boy, Matt DiBenedetto, Guido. So that was very fun. I also had like a small wager on Brandon Jones. That was originally minus 190, and I could only get it on the one book. So I had a smaller wager on that, and thank God that it didn't get offered on the other books that came out with the minus 180, minus 190 on Heim and Kligerman, because I would have smoked it just as big as I hit Heim and Kligerman. So thank God we had a little blow up there. We're all good. But yes, we are riding high after the fading Matt DiBenedetto on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. I drank a lot of beers. In fact, I drank a final tally of 21 beers on Saturday. Not a PR, but pretty damn close. And I almost hit the Xfinity goal of 12. I didn't. We made money, so I had to celebrate. The March Madness came on. Then we were just throwing ridiculous wagers. Then we won those, and I'm like, holy shit. Well,
I was like, hit this over in this Alabama.
Boom, don't think, just bet. Don't think, just bet. Yeah, bro. In that Alabama Clemson game, they could not fucking miss, dude. God, that was so fun.
That
to watch.
got
They
so
miss.
fun right there.
I know.
That was an awesome game. They started trading threes back and forth. I was like,
great.
here you go. Let's go.
So much fun to watch. I'm all about that type of basketball. Count me in for that. So, yeah, and then I took part of that money and put it into the engineer, and so this is my plan. I'm going to take the money that I won in that Xfinity race in that day, which was a lot. Probably it was the second best day I've ever had, because the best day I ever had was Matt DiBenedetto winning at Talladega. So it's the second best day I've ever had. So we're going to take that money, that dollar figure, and we're going to keep putting it into the engineer until we run out of money, until we run out of net profit. So I think we lost. It was just under 50%. I don't really feel comfortable throwing dollar amounts out there because there's people that I know in life that listen to this, or every once in a while they'll chime in. I just don't feel comfortable throwing dollar amounts, but it's out there. It's Discord. You can find it. So anyway, we're going for the engineer again this week. And if I win 100,000, might take a couple days off of work. Might take the PJ to Vegas. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we got to win a couple of those. Maybe 10. I don't know. All right. Let's talk Martinsville. What do you say, buddy?
Let's go.
All right. Do you have any qualifying bets? I know Zach's not here.
They ain't posted them unless here just recently. I haven't looked.
No,
I wanted some.
Well,
but
I've got a couple plays that I really love, but I want to start by saying, and also, if you haven't noticed, I've been doing my best to start talking about the next week's race and bets at the 30-minute mark. So for you nerds that want me to go put in more time to tell you what topic we're talking about every minute that it changes, it's not happening. So if you don't give a shit about the recap or us talking about Alabama Clemson basketball, then just skip the 30 minutes.
You're going to have to put in 2 times beforehand. And now you'll get to this point in the episode. And now we're talking Martins. Talking about you can put it on 2 times speed to skip through until you start hearing, all right, Martins.
Yeah. So, no shocker, but guess who's number 1 in the power rankings? Mr. Dennis Hamlin. That's right. You're scrolling again. Yeah. He's waiting for me to go on a rant or something, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm looking for poll odds just to see if by chance they're up.
Well, I know there's matchups.
Yeah.
You know what? This is what we're going to do. I have an idea. We're going to pull up the qualifying power rankings. It's called Pole Sitter. And we're going to go to Caesar Sportsbook, and we're going to take the biggest discrepancy in the Pole Sitter in the matchup. So let's pull that out. Let's do a little,
all right,
what do you call it? Exercise. We're going to do a little exercise here. So I got it pulled up. The first one is Tyrone Giblets and Joseph Logano. Giblets minus 125, Logano minus 105. Giblets 9th, Logano 11th. 2 spots, not good enough. Denny Hamlin, Truex. Denny Hamlin 5th, Truex 1st. All right, 4 spots. Elliott and Wallace. Elliott 8th, Wallace 6th, 2. Not good. Leader in the clubhouse is Truex plus 105 over Hamlin. Buescher and Chastain. Chastain 19th, Buescher 13th. 6 spots. Okay, here we go. Buescher plus 120. Leader in the clubhouse. 2 more to go. Byron and Larson. Larson 2, Byron 4. Not going to cut it. And last but not least, Bell and Blaney. Bell 12th, Blaney 15th. Okay, your winner, the official Layin Coin, Highline Betting, Rory Picks, Skybox NASCAR entry qualifying bet is Christopher Buescher plus 120 over Ross Chastain. Rory, thoughts?
I like that kind of, actually.
A little plus money action?
Yeah, I really don't think Chastain's ever really qualified well here for whatever reason. He's not. I don't feel like he's all that great here. I think he got a good finish off of riding the wall one time, and that's about it, I want to say, on top 10s. If my memory serves me.
He sucks at qualifying anyway.
Yeah, but I'm talking about actual finishing the race, too, with him here. I want to say he's only got that one good finish. It got him in the Final Four by riding the wall. I think all the rest of them are 20th.
We're talking about qualifying.
Maybe a teen. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I kind of would like to see this match up for the race. That would be really awesome. Fair. But I like this qualifying play too. I think Buescher will be somewhere in the teens starting here, and you got a chance of Ross being 20th or worse.
So the last 4 at Martinsville, going from more recent down, 8 for Busher, 18th, 10th, 22nd, 4th. Not bad. Not bad. Chastain, 13th, 34th, 9th, 27th. So Busher's got him beat. Oh, it's
Twice.
50. It's 2-2. Yeah, it's 2-2. So
It kind of
plus money.
zigzagged.
Abacadabra.
Abacadabbed themselves into that. I like the value of plus 120 if you got a board full of like questionable matchups. Sure. Why not? If you're going to bet one, take the plus money.
Abacadabra worked out for us, by the way, last week. We went 4 for 5. So we're coming off a 5 for 5. Now we're going to a 4 for 5. And we're going to see where tonight goes. It's me versus you. And if Abacadabra somehow, if we're tied and Abacadabra comes in, we're rolling with Abacadabra. Okay? Deal?
That's what I like to hear.
Is that how you pass school?
Yeah. It worked on tests. No shit.
It worked on Grid Rival, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think I did it on my SATs. Got like an 850.
Well, you didn't go to college, did
900, you? Something like that. Nah, I went and took them, but I didn't go. I knew that was going to be a disaster.
That I told my mom recently. So I was scheduled to take the SAT the day after my last high school football game, and we lost. We didn't make the playoffs, and of course, we had a good time that night. And I did wake up for the SAT, and I made it there, but I sat outside my high school on a bench thinking about how sad I was that I'll never get to play football again, high school football again. And I sat through it and then went home, and Mom was like, "How'd it go?" I was like, "Oh, it was great. It was good."
That's awesome.
The SAT. I never took the SAT. I still got into college. I took the ACT. Awesome. Wow. Fuck you, dude. Anyway, I didn't take the SAT. So I don't know what I got.
So you should have used Abacadabra.
I should have used Abacadabra. Looking back, here we are. Made it. Got a worthless college degree. I had fun, though.
I got to a certain point of that son bitch, and I was just like, you know what? I just ain't into this today. I just all the way down. Dude's like, damn, you're finishing quick. I was like, I'm smart, motherfucker, dude.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I want you to give me your outlook on Kyle Larson, because I just came off the NASCAR betting preview show, and Larson's name was not mentioned once. Neither was Byron's. I don't even think Chase Elliott's was mentioned. Bowman's was mentioned because I'm fading the shit out of him. But tell me your thoughts, your outlook on Mr. Kyle motherfucking Rory this weekend.
I don't think I'm gonna be that worse off waiting on him till after practice and qualifying, in my opinion, and goes the same with Byron. I don't even know what is Byron.
12 on Hard Rock. I don't see. 12. I can see your point about. Actually, I disagree
Byron,
on both. I disagree. I think those numbers could get a hell of a lot worse.
I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm more into Joey Logano this week, I guess, than them. So I grabbed Joey because I think Joey's been qualifying good for pretty much the whole year. He's been up there. I can just see him, if he puts it in the top 10, somewhere around there. I might get the same number depending on who's on, like maybe on the pole or something. But I just wanted to get it in case he pulled the bitch and it goes off at 6.
I do like Joey Logano, and let me read you some finishes on. So we haven't talked about this yet, but Zach put together 9 comp track races over the last 2 years. So all 4 Martinsville races, New Hampshire, 2 Richmonds, and 2 Phoenixes. So that would be a total of 9 races. Let me read you the finishes for Joseph Slogano on short flats, buddy. These are the 4 Martinsville races. 2nd, 7th, 2nd, 5th. 2nd at New Hampshire. 4th at Richmond 2 last year. Then he shit the bed at Phoenix, and then finished 2nd last week at Richmond, which He's probably he's probably second best car. Maybe third. I'll give him second though. Second best car.
Pretty
Fourth
good.
in average running position over those 9 races. Let's see what he is average finish. It's got to be up there. Oh, best in the series. Average finish of 5.713. That is 2 spots better than the next guy, which is his teammate Ryan Blaney. I do like Joey Logano this weekend, and I'm staring at a 11-1. What are you getting him at? Because I think I might add him to the slip, buddy.
12 at FanDuel.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think he's still 12.
Another issue that I'm going to run into this weekend is I'm going to Atlanta Friday, and we don't have access to Hard Rock. So
Is it supposed to rain there?
No, but it's supposed to be cold as a mug.
Damn.
Way
Thought it was
cold.
gonna rain.
Dude. No, dude. Why do you think it was going to rain?
I don't know. It rains all the fucking time, it seems like.
I'm not going to have access to books, so that's what I got to get all the bets I can in now. So I am scrolling Joseph Slogano 11-1. That's
the best you have.
Yeah, I can't get 12. I just went to 2 different books. All right, yeah, I'm down.
What'd your local have them at?
11.
I was just curious. Sometimes you can get good ones off the local. Sometimes on ones like that, it'll be like a slip up and they're way down. And then other times you'll go over there and look and it's a hell of a lot worse than.
It's like Byron at Watkins Glen last year. It was the local had him at 34-1, and I think he went off at like 15. Just impeccable.
Yeah,
gotta love it. One of them left Xfinity odds up the whole race, and then I get a notification: all bets placed on the Toyota Carrera 250 were voided because of an obvious. Thank God, dude! I put so much on Almirola and Allgaier, so much, dude.
I told you who was going to win before the race.
I know, but I'm not betting him 250. I'm not betting it. I'm just not doing it.
I know it's tough.
What I do have is I just cooked up another parlay. Or I cooked up a parlay that literally can't miss. It's Joey Logano top 5 plus 145. Justin Allgaier top 5 plus 120. Plus 439 is the odds you get. That's a can't miss. That's a not allowed to lose parlay. Because
I like it.
I haven't
Gator.
I'm entering addiction territory with Gator. So no, I'm in addiction territory. I bet him like 3 weeks in a row. No, I'm in. Yeah, no, I'm in addiction territory. This is a problem. But
Gator's a lot of fun,
dude. He is a lot of fun, and he's. Ride. What did I see?
He always has bad shit. He always has bad shit. Just
when you say bad, what do you mean by that?
Blow tires out leading. Fucking, It never fails. A caution usually comes out while he's dominating the long run. He just, instead of gator bitten, he snake bit.
He gator bit, boy.
Gator bit.
Yeah, Gator is second in the power rankings behind Sammy Smith. That's an interesting one. I laid Sammy Smith. I guess we're just going to talk Xfinity. I laid Sammy Smith top 5 plus 150, as well as Gator top 5 plus 120, as well as Gator outright 7-1. Those are my 3 bets, plus those parlays. Those are my 3 bets for Xfinity. I love Gator. Let's pull up some Gator Martinsville stats. Let's see what.
I have 0 of anything. Yeah.
What? Cup? Xfinity? Yeah. Nothing?
I got Cup.
Oh,
Logano.
Okay. Justin Allgaier, Martinsville. Let's see what driver averages has to say about him. I mean, he won. I mean, that was a shitstorm race, wasn't it? In the fall,
I had Austin Hill 50-1 live.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh yeah, that was the Sheldon Creed got fired.
I had him top 5. I had him top 5. I think at a nice number. I had him live for a decent amount of change on him at 50-1. I'm feeling good right there towards the end, and then oh god,
let me read you. Shit. Let me read you these finishes from Allgaier. 1st, 6th, 5th, 29th, 5th, 9th, 2nd. last 7 races. Just go bet Allgaier. Like 7-1. Like why is Almirola at 325 or whatever the fuck he's at? I want no part of that. I understand.
No,
I mean, he's
negative.
really good last
I
week. I
mean,
get it, but
it's hard to swallow taking Eric Almirola
by
at
morning,
3-1. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
completely agree. Couldn't agree more.
it's just one of those things. I mean, you won't even take Chandler Smith for a large chunk. It's fast as fuck everywhere. You know, at those odds starting. So I mean, I don't know. I just can't. I'll take something else, even if it's a group ends up being a matchup. I was kind of looking at Austin Hill over Dinger. It's like -130 maybe. Might not even have been that bad. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I got to think where the hell I seen it at.
Not
But
a
I kind of like
terrible
that.
line. Yeah, the books have Allmendinger way down the list this week. They have him with the likes of Kligerman, Retzloff, and Van Gisbergen. Although SVG is 100-1, so yeah.
I like it.
Haley Deegan is 1,000-1. God, that's a lot of zeros.
Jesus.
I don't even know if I can. Oh, gee. What's Myatt Snyder running in this week? Whoa.
Myatt?
He's 2.5 with
He's
4.0.
He's not. Taylor Gray's in the 19, so
That's right.
He's definitely not in the 19. Yeah.
This it's going to be impossible here. I don't know. But he's the last one on the list, the outright list.
Yeah, no.
No. Ryan John Vargas is on the list. Akinori Ogota is on the list. Better odds than Myatt Snyder. I might take a little Ryan Sieg plus 50,000. That's gonna get bet. I can only bet $20 on it. Yeah. Okay, well, we got $20 on Ryan Sieg at 500-1. Sorry, it took me a while to do math there. Anyway, so all right, gun to your head, if you had to choose to bet Almirola or Chandler Smith right now, who would you take?
I like Chandler. I don't know. Amarillo I might give the edge to here. I wouldn't fool with it, to be honest. Man,
this is what I would do.
Amarillo's been here at Martinsville and Cup. And he showed a lot of speed last week. It just it's like a no-go to me, to be honest.
Right. This is what I would do. So I have 2 Chevys. I bet on 2 Chevys, Allgaier and Sammy Smith. What I would do as a little bit of a hedge ski is I would take Toyota to win the race at plus 120. That seems a little more. I mean, obviously it's a hedge. You know, it's a hedge. I can't win them all. But instead of choosing between Almirola and Smith, you bet Toyota and then you pick up Tanner Gray and I guess you pick up Heim, Almirola, Smith, and Creed, which Creed's run well here, but he ain't done shit in JGR this year, so very underwhelming. All right, back to Cup. We bet Joseph Slogano in your presence here. We have also bet Briscoe top 10. Now, I got a shitty number. I got -125, but I heard he's even money on Bet365. Roars, you should go absolutely slam Pound Town Chase Briscoe top 10. Let me tell you why. So I gave this explanation out. Yeah. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
6 in the model, 7 out of 9 comp races finished in the top 10. 3rd in NLD speed at the Fort Martinsville races. Average finish on all 9 comps, 10.49. That's unbelievable. SHR, dude, they bring some good shit to Martinsville. So Briscoe at even money at Bet365. I got it at -125 on Hard Rock. It's now -115. So look at me being a fucking clown that I am.
Clown show.
Yeah, clown show. -115 on Hard Rock. That's painful. So I
Oh yeah,
He's
it's
finished.
minus 115. I thought it was about evenly matched up. Sorry, I figured
Dude,
out where
it's
I
even
got
money
that hill
somewhere.
versus. Even, no,
Oh,
I'm talking about. I figured out where I got that hill Almendinger play from. It was 365 at minus 115. Love Austin Hill in that.
I did too. Now go bet Briscoe top 10.
All right,
That's a good bet.
already have.
Oh,
I
so
bet
you
it on 365 last night, or no,
let's
earlier today when they finally
go.
posted placements.
Let's
Because I knew
go.
you were already on
Oh
it,
yeah, I texted you last
and
night.
I
I forgot.
liked it. But
Yeah,
I was sitting and waiting because I figured I might see a better than juiced. I was hoping
such
for even.
bullshit, dude. But anyway, I'm down. He also has finished top 10 in all 4 of the Martinsville races. Let me pull up the loop data. So he's 6th best average finish on all 9 comps. And he's got an average finish of 7th at the 4 Martinsville races. 9th, 10th. Oh, shit. I just missed it. 9th, 10th, 5th, 4th. So, and if you look at his NLD speed, he's gotten nothing but better. Let me find it.
I like it. I
11th,
love it.
8th, 5th, 3rd. So I might as well just jump another 2 spots to first. Maybe think about betting him outright. What's his outright number? 2250 on Hard Rock. Not opposed. Not
There you
opposed.
go.
So yeah, I like Briscoe. I know he's like kind of square to bet short flats, and same with
I like his
Stewart-Haas. But
top
like,
10. I like his top
yeah,
10.
yeah, absolutely. Go bet his top. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's what I'm trying to sell. Is
I don't
Briscoe
mind
top
the
10?
outright too if you got the 25 on it
25. Yep,
when
good
Zach
number.
put it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach
But
put
I
it
mean,
out.
20. Yeah, Zach put Briscoe out. That's why I was like 22 is not bad at all. 22.50. I think he's 22 on DK if he's still
Oh,
that.
28. Wow, I missed that. That was Monday night at 7:30.
Oh, 28.
Wow,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, that's right. Because I went and looked. I was like, I know it's already dropped.
Yeah, well, well,
But still, 25's not a
yeah, I'd take
bad
25.
number on
Just
a
go bet the
guy.
top
But
10. Listen, don't worry about chasing numbers here. Go bet the top 10. That's a surefire winner. Just go bet Briscoe top 10. All right. Thank me later. Thank us later. Another bet that I have is Bubba over Bowman, and it's minus 130 on Caesars. Bowman sucks. Like Bowman's best NLD speed he only ran 8 comp tracks, but it's 13th because he broke his back. 13th is his best. Bubba Wallace's worst is 13th at New Hampshire last year. And his average NLD speed is 12.3. And that includes 2 very bad performances at the first Martinsville race and Phoenix 1 last year. Now, Bowman average finish on the 8 comps, his 8 comps, 17.62. And at Martinsville, his average finish in the 4 races, 18.3. Dog shit. Bubba, on the other hand, at Martinsville, 11.25. If you throw in all 9 races, 11.5. Average running position is the same thing. Bubba 12.01. Bowman 18.25. Terrible, 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 terrible. And I love this stat. Love, love, love this stat. There are 4, I'm not going to call them shit boxes, but there are 4 drivers that have a better NLD speed at the 4 Gen 7 races at Martinsville than Alex Bowman. And those 4 drivers would be none other than Harrison Burton, Todd Gilliland, Noah Gragson, and Austin Dillon. They have in 4 races, 4, not just 1, 4 better NLD speed
pretty
than Alex
incredible,
Bowman.
isn't it?
That's how bad Alex Bowman has been here. So I tried to find a fade him. There's a Chastain matchup out there. Don't care for it. There's a Reddick matchup out there. Don't care for it. Bubba. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of feeling a little Bubba. I swear he won his first race in the trucks.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Kind
know
of
that.
feeling a little bit. He was good at North Wilkesboro. You remember? What did he finish? Second, third in the All-Star race?
Don't
I
remember. No clue.
think maybe second. I don't know. He was pretty good. I mean, Larson had that found secret line that he was nailing, and the
Driving on
rest was
concrete.
history. But Bubba was actually pretty good, so I could see him trending up. It looks like they got a good short track speed speed wise going on. So I could roll, but I want to say he was higher, and I kind of wasn't paying attention. I swear I seen a 40 on him somewhere. Do you know what he opened at?
Not a clue, but he's 25 on Hard Rock right now.
Yeah, he's 25 on 365. I could have swore I seen like DK,
40.
or he might have been on
Golly.
Caesars. He was on up there, and I just kind of, I don't know. It's just one of those weeks where it's kind of crazy.
Power Rankings also has Bowman 24th, which is just dog shit. What did I say the other week? A literal bag of dog shit lit on fire, something like that.
All right, so 28 on Caesars with Bubba.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm okay.
I'm on 40. If I should have, if it was 40 earlier, I should have grabbed it. But
yeah, I'm down to 40. 30 maybe.
Yeah,
anything less than 30, I think I'm out on. All right. One more bet, and then I'll throw it to you if you have any more bets, and then we'll go to Grid Rival, and then I still got to edit. Don't forget that.
What do you think about Josh Berry over KFB?
Yeah,
SHR.
I'm down to
minus 130.
25th in the power rankings. Fuck Kyle Busch, dude. Yeah. Fuck Kyle Busch. He sucks. I'm done with Kyle Busch. Let's see what he has in NLD speed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should have faded Kyle Busch. He's 30th in NLD speed. My god, dude.
Especially the last go around with Gibbs, it's hard to gauge that they put him in an absolute freaking turd at Martinsville. You remember?
Yeah, when he wasn't coming back, yeah, dude, they put him in BJ McLeod's car.
So, but he still hasn't been good at all, even in any of the other ones here, neither. So.
No,
I just kind of like that. I think SHR, they've been strong here. Barry's strong here. Barry won his first Xfinity race here. Grew up running late models and shit here. I don't know. It's a good fit for him.
Listen to this shit, dude.
Bubba's 30 on Superbook.
Now, I would entertain 30. I don't have access to Superbook. I would entertain 30. But I just gotta say this, dude. All right, so Kyle Busch, average finish is good for 22nd best in the Cup Series across the 9 comps. He's had 2 good races out of 7. He finished 7th at the very first Martinsville race, and then he finished 3rd at Richmond 2 last year. Let me read you the rest of the finishes. 30th, these are at Martinsville. 30th, 21st, 27th, New Hampshire. 36th, 25th, 22nd, 20th. It's just abysmal dog shit. Let me read you some average running positions here. 31.3, 23, 28.7, 34.4, 7.3, 17.7, 23.9, 19.9. Kyle Busch sucks at short flats. That's not called Gateway. Sucks. Stinks. God, that's terrible. I'm all over. Take Josh Berry. Abso-fucking-lutely. What's he in the power rankings? 25th. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love fading Kyle Busch this week. Yes, fade.
I'm going off of what I think after seeing Barry's run last week and seeing Kyle Busch's run at Richmond.
Oh, it's incredible.
Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be close.
Let's see what Caesars has. Caesars doesn't even have a Kyle Busch matchup.
This will be when Kyle Busch finally figures Martinsville.
No, dude. Stop. He's so bad.
I know.
So bad. All right. Well, you got any other bets? I'm going to put in the Discord just everybody but I'm just going to say bet on matchups fading Kyle Busch.
Let's see. That's an ugly matchup. I don't see a whole lot left out there right at the moment.
All right, brother, man. Well, that sounds like a fucking plan to me.
Let me look at groups real quick. I hadn't even looked at these.
The only
Usually
group
that's
that
the
I
best way
was
to go.
the only group that I was considering was taking Bubba. Wait, oh my god, fucking thing.
Bubba over Chastain, Reddick, and Bowman.
I was thinking about it because I really wanted to fade.
Yeah.
I really wanted to fade Bowman, and I'm not really that worried about Chastain, and I'm definitely not worried about Reddick. Actually, Hard Rock
I
has
like
instead
that.
of Chastain, Hard Rock has Elliott, which I don't love. But what's the number on Bubba in that group?
Plus 270.
Yeah, I'm getting 3-1. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better actually. I'd slap that. Yeah.
Yes.
This one's intriguing. Kyle Busch, Noah Gragson, Ryan Preece, and Daniel Suarez. Kyle Busch is a favorite. That's just so fucking funny. They put him in that group. This is so fucking funny.
It is. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
So funny, dude. I probably have to take Gragson.
Yeah, I don't really see a whole hell of a lot. I'm not. I just hadn't looked at everything, and I'm doing it now with with somebody else. I don't know. This place to me, practice is about as useful as anything, useless as anything. I mean, I can remember the other year we thought Byron was going to be fast as shit, and then he qualifies, I think, back in the field, never makes it up through there, runs like dog shit for the most of the race, and it was just like, ugh.
You just can't pass.
That was pointless. Yeah, I mean, it depends on during practice, like how much clean air they have or how much traffic they get stuck in. You get a lot of just bullshit laps, and it's just whatever.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
And then qualifying's all about can you roll the damn center, but that doesn't mean after all this shit takes place that you don't know what's wrong with the car at that point, just on it. And then I think somebody put out a stat, highest position qualifying here that's won is like 9th or some shit
Ryan,
during the next gen era, I think.
I think it was outside the top 10. I thought it was outside the top 10.
Yeah, Ryan put it up. So I was looking at that too, and I'm like, it makes sense. I've hit probably every damn winner almost here live.
You have hit them live, that's for sure. Yes, you have.
Oh, don't worry, I'm getting up. I'm leaving her with the kids for like an hour.
The stage run. The stage 1 run to the truck. Yes.
Yeah.
Cashed.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go with the Abacadabra. All right, I'm going to let you pick the first one, and then we're going to go back and forth, but if we tie, then we're doing Abacadabra. So, the first one is Larson and Truex.
I'm going Truex.
Really?
Higher in the model.
Really?
Higher in the power rankings, right?
Yeah, motto swallow, buddy. Yeah, Truex second, Larson fourth. Not by much. The metric score is a half a point.
Well, I think it's kind of a toss-up. Could go either way. Go with what the power rankings say.
All right, next one. I'm going first. Dennis Hamlin and Christopher Bell. And I understand that Chris Bell was him on short flats the last couple of years, but Dennis Hamlin is now him. Okay, he's number 1 in every stat. Power rankings, NLD speed, average running position, you name it, Denny Hamlin's him. Last year at Martinsville, number 1 NLD speed, or in the fall, and I'm all over Denny Hamlin. I mean, I can't say anything bad about Christopher Bell. He's 8th in the power rankings, which is not ideal. Let's see what he is on NLD speed. 8th in NLD speed. Let's see about the 9 comps. 8th again. So, yeah, I mean, Hamlin is another level above Bell. So, give me Denny. What are your thoughts?
Hamlin.
All right, that Abacadabra trend continues. And it's going to continue after this because I'm not giving us an option. Tyler Red Dog Reddick and Brad Keselowski. What are your thoughts, brother?
Oh, fuck. I was Keselowski.
Damn
This is a
fucking
real
right. There was no
matchup
option
somewhere.
here.
What is the fucking price on it? I got to find this because they wouldn't be up there if it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look. Yeah, Brad Keselowski. All about it.
I'm cooking
Um,
up a real shit box wager this week over
Kim-
here for the end of the show.
All right, good.
That's
Good.
why I'm
You're
kind of
doing
like
something
looking
useful.
down and I'm looking down scrolling because I'm checking this.
As long as you're
out
not
here.
checking your live bets.
Not right now. I'm gonna let them cook.
You're cooking
for a
something
little
up.
while.
You're cooking
I'm
something up.
coming back. I'm coming back as a winner here in a little while when I look.
All right. Chase Elliott and Josh Berry. I really want to take Josh Berry here, but for sake of Abacadabra, I think we got to take Chase Elliott. Plus, Chase is 7th in the power rankings, and Josh Berry is 18th. So, Rory, unless you have the greatest used car salesman pitch of all time, we're going Chase Elliott over Josh Berry. Abacadabra.
Yes, Chase Elliott.
Abacadabra. Although
I'm just going with
the reason why Josh Berry is 18th is because I feel like we just don't have a lot of data.
Darren, that would be a real good one right there for you. I mean, I don't mind taking Barry in that at all, kind of. I know some people are on Chase this week because of the huge number.
God,
I don't think they'll be betting 12.
Dude, I wish I got it. Fuck.
Fuck that number. I don't think he's winning. I could be proven very wrong, but I don't think so.
All right, well,
anyway, 25 is a big ass number for somebody,
huge,
in a Hendrick car that can. I don't know what has he done in the next gen. He dominated the first part of that one. The first one ran at nighttime and then faded hard as the night went on. Byron took the lead, goes off and wins.
So NLD speed from early to recent is wrong sheet. 5th, 2nd, 25th, 11th. His finishes at Martinsville have been 10th, 11th, 10th, 17th. I mean, yeah, he's been good, but way better than 25-1. I can promise you that.
Yeah,
that number is no longer available. Clearly, so.
Nah.
All right, the last Abacadabra is Ross Chastain versus Ryan Blaney, and I'm going to let you answer this, and then I'm going to tell you what Abacadabra says, and then we're going to decide as a group. So go
Blaney
ahead.
And who?
Chastain.
Blaney.
Fuck. Well, that's not Abacadabra, and it's the last one.
I don't give a fuck what it is. Ain't no way in hell I'm taking Ross Chastain over Ryan Blaney here.
Okay, we'll go against what got you through high school, I guess. We'll take Ryan Blaney.
I'm smarter with this shit.
That's what we're doing. No Abacadabra.
I'm smarter. If you'd have done that last week on one of them, you'd have went 5-0. So
this is correct. This is correct. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Fine. All right. What'd you cook up over there?
I got a little Hamlin Logano special over on 365 plus 900. Top 3.
Who?
Logano and Hamlin.
Oh, really?
I love that because I like both of them.
Wait, Logano week. And Hamlin?
And Hamlin, top 3 plus 900.
That sounds like terrible odds.
Really?
I feel like it should be way bigger. I don't know. Maybe not.
Or who's going to let you parlay that? Or you're going to have to find it on somebody's boost. Maybe FanDuel, if they put anything up yet, might have something. Or MGM. I know they do race specials.
I actually have that bet. And I'm
on Hard Rock?
No. Boop.
What is it?
9-1.
Okay.
Both to finish in the top 3.
Yeah.
I just feel like that should be like 12, 15. I don't know. Something juicy.
Well, their pricing is for regular top 3.
Hamlin's like even money?
Yeah, plus 120.
Yeah.
And then Logano plus 325.
Well, put in a parlay calculator. It's going to be way more than 9-1.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Let's see. I got it pulled up. 120 and 3 what? 75?
325.
325. Actually, you're getting better odds 9-1.
I'm thinking it's way better.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're getting plus 835 without it. Wow.
It caught my eye.
Interesting. You are getting better odds. Good for the books.
I kind of like that because I don't know. I just feel like both of them are going to be up there. I don't know.
I like Logano. I'm all about Logano. We'll bet him outright, 11-1. About it.
But I like Denny. It's fucking Martinsville. Denny Hamlin. The way he's cooking right now.
Yeah, you know what he's doing, dog. He cooking.
I mean, I ain't knocking him. I ain't never knocked him as a driver. I just think he's a piece of shit. I mean,
you saw what his current girlfriend tweeted about him about, I don't know, 18 months ago, and now they're back living in the same house, raising the same kids. So,
yeah,
winning changes things.
Money talks.
Money talks. A helicopter pad in his backyard says, "I have a huge dick." All right, so you're getting your dick back this week. I am editing the podcast, so we're going to wrap this shindig up.
I already got my dick back. I got that mug back at the road courses. Then last weekend. I'm doing all right.
All right. We got our dick. So you at least got 2 more. You at least got 6 inches. You got 2 more inches, right?
Yeah.
All right, boys. Zach, we miss you, buddy. It did feel good, the good old days, but Zach, we miss you. I know you wanted to talk about a couple topics tonight, and I hope we made you proud with our Busher plus 120. I really hope that he likes that bet, because if not, we're going to...
Maybe he'll take it.
Yeah,
he's going to probably be like, you idiots.
No, that's exactly what he's going to do. So
leave y'all unattended for a show, and here you are putting out shitty bets.
If we don't win this week, Zach's never allowed to miss another one. Oh, by the way, Talladega week, we will not have a podcast. Rory's going to a wedding, and Zach is on a trip, bachelor party. No, what is he doing? Guys trip?
The Rockies just tied it up 8-8 against the Cubs, and I took them live.
I don't give a flying fuck about the Rockies.
I'm rolling.
You could have waited like 2 minutes and then told me after we stopped recording. All right, buddy. Final words. Let's cash some mother effing tickets this weekend, buddy.
Let's go. Let's go Hamlin and Logano.
Beer don't, baby. 3. Let's go.
Beer don't, baby. Let's go.